Welcome back, everyone. NicknLex here. Thank you so much for joining me today to this new episode of Music with Nick. Today, we're going to get to hear some of Greybeard's personal favorites from his own personal playlist. So I'm very interested what we're about to hear. Thank you so much, Greybeard, for sponsoring this marathon. I appreciate it. And let's get into it. Let's read, the titles and the years for these songs. So if you clicked on this video, I know you already know what we're getting into, but just to give it a little bit more information for people that don't know these songs and clicked on the video. So it says, let's see, this is some of my favorite tracks from my own personal playlist. I hope you enjoy, my brother. Thank you so much, Eric. I appreciate it. So here it is, Greybeard's playlist. We're gonna start it off with Quicksilver Messenger Service. This is the track called What About Me from the What About Me album that was released in 1970. Then second song, some Almond Brothers. I love Almond Brothers. I love just their approach to slide guitar, to soloing, improvisation. I'm down. This is called Blue Sky from the Eat a Peach album, 72. We're gonna keep it in the 70s here with Greybeard. That's his jam. I love it. Grateful Dead. We've only done 1 or 2 or 3 songs on the channel. This is Grateful Dead, Eyes of the World, from the Wake of the Flood album, 1973. Then Bob Seger, Katmandu, the track, album Beautiful Loser, 1975. And last but not least, Bad Company. And we did a reaction to Bad Company, Alex and I. The Shooting Star. Oh my God, we got really sentimental in that one. Burnin Sky is the track, and Burnin Sky is the album, released 1977, the year of Star Wars. I love it, man. So cool. Yeah, this is gonna be a lot of fun. All right, I mean, let's just dive into head first, of course, into these songs. And again, thank you so much, everyone, for being here, for clicking on the video. Please do like the video if it's of your, liking. Dislike it if it sucks. Subscribe to the channel, very important, if you enjoy these videos. Again, 80% or more than 80% of all the viewers that watch the channel are not subscribed, and it's literally just a click away. I know I should incorporate the graphic with this like and subscribe and all. I don't know. I really just don't like to do it that much. I rather explain it to you guys. It doesn't cost anything. It's a free service. Google is when you create your Google account or your Gmail, you basically have a free account, and that's the one that you subscribe to with this channel. And all it does, basically, it notifies you when a new video comes out. That's about it. That's all. All right, so here we go with What About Me, Quicksilver Messenger Service. Never heard about them. Never heard of them. If I have, I don't remember. I'm gonna check really quickly. Quicksilver. Maybe, sometimes from the same people that request a song. I'm gonna look under Greybeard's, and it looks like no. All right, so here we go. What About Me? Enjoy. All right.
Slowly
Okay.
just put you on. They never tell you the whole story. They just put your young ideas down. I was wondering, could this be the end of their pride and glory? Oh, what you gonna do about me? Oh, what you gonna do about me? I work in your factory.
Definitely like a Latin vibe. I love it. It reminds me a little bit of Santana. Yeah, it's just like the bass, you know, that flute, the time signatures are a little, you know, not as, you know, straightforward. I love that boom, 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 bam. I don't know what they do there before the chorus. It's almost like I don't know what they do, but I love the whole, you know, it has that Latin flavor because of the percussion, you know, that percussion, the bass, also the scales that they're using on the guitar. It's really good. I'm surprised, but I'm actually, I'm not really surprised that it's good, because Greybeard, you know, chose it. He always chooses really, really good stuff. And yeah, I'm loving it. It really has a cool, like, fusion, Latin infused fusion. Look at that bass. Alexia's new instrument, beautiful bass. I just wanted to show it off in the video. Sounds amazing. Let's continue. Really, really cool. Also, I love the flute, you know. Very cool music. Yeah, it really reminds me of, you know, a little bit of Santana. I don't want to compare. I know these comparisons sometimes, you know, enrage some people, but it's the only thing that I, you know that comes close. I don't want to like say Aldi Meola or something, because it doesn't sound as jazzy, you know. This sounds more like rock, Latin infused rock, you know. Really, really cool. I'm loving it. All right.
I study in your schools. I fill your penitentiaries and your military too. And I feel the future trembling as the word is passed around. If you stand up for what you do believe, be prepared to be shot down. What you gonna do about me? Oh, what you gonna do about me? And I feel like a stranger in the land where I was born. And I live like an outlaw, and I'm always on the run. And I'm always getting busted, and I got to take a stand. I believe the revolution must be mighty close at hand. Oh, what you gonna do about me? Oh, what you gonna do about me? I smoke marijuana, but I can't get behind your walls. And most of what I do believe is against most of your laws. I'm a fugitive from injustice, but I'm going to be free. 'Cause your rules and regulations, they don't do the thing for me. Oh,
yeah, this was making me laugh because uh so we have a family member. There's who, you know, that you here in Colorado, it's legal, you know, to smoke pot and all that stuff, but there's a lot of people who don't agree with that, you know, which is totally fine. I understand some people just don't smoke, never have, never will, and I totally respect that. You know, people are just, you know, very straight, which is very good. I mean, I don't smoke, I don't drink, I don't smoke cigarettes, you know. And I'm getting a call. I hope I remember what I'm talking about. One moment. All right, I'm back. So Alexia's doing well, and she says hi to everyone, of course. So to continue my story, so as you know, Colorado, you know, there's a lot of smoking and stuff, you know, and it was so funny because we were over in Colorado Springs, and she has family there, and they're all pretty, you know, pretty straight and stuff. So her almost, I think this is not her. This is the brother of her grandmother. So he's in his 80s. So he's very, you know, very straight and stuff. And then, so when this whole thing happened that they suggested to put this on the ballot to make marijuana legal, you know, he told us about that, and he was not happy about that decision. And he's like, you know, and then we come you here, you know, and then you see the marijuana on the ballot, and it was just so hilarious because he would say that marijuana in that accent, and it's just hilarious. So I want to, you know, I want to keep it short, but that was just, every time I heard now marijuana or marijuana, I have to think of you know, Alexia's uncle, I guess, and it's just very, very funny. Okay, so let's go back to the song.
What you gonna do about me? Oh, what you gonna do about me? And I feel like a stranger in the land where I was born, and I live just like an outlaw, and I'm always on the run. And though you may be strong
that-
now, my time will come around. You keep adding to my numbers as you shoot my people down. Oh, what you gonna do about me?
Very cool. Very, very like psychedelic ending. But yeah, I loved all the interplay that was happening, like that on that last bar. They would just stay there for some reason. It was like, I don't know, it was like dum dum ba dum. I can't obviously not sing the drums, But I just feel that on that last bar before the chorus, they would just stay there like an extra. I don't know how many times, how many bars. You know, I think like 2 or 1 more. So instead of like 4, like 5, and then the chorus or something like that. But yeah, it was really cool. I loved it. There was so much interplay. I loved the bass. It was not really structured, you know. There was a lot of freedom for the instruments to do a lot of stuff, you know. And then there was trumpets, sax, flutes, guitar, the percussion, the drums. There was harmonizing. I mean, there's a lot of stuff going on. Very, very cool. This is definitely a track I would like to listen to again, because it is it's on the longer side, and there's so much happening. So on just one time, you know, listen, it kind of, there's a lot of stuff that escapes, but I really liked it, and I love the artwork. It's like, it reminds me of like the meaning of life or something, you know. I don't know if you've ever seen that movie. Oh yeah, Terry Gilliam, you know, The Meaning of Life, how it starts, and there's like these ships. Yeah, super weird. I love it. Okay, Allman Brothers band. I do what I'm getting into here. Blue Sky. I love Allman Brothers. And just all the people involved in these bands, and I just love Southern rock. You know, it's really, really good, and I'm a big fan of the side guitar. I was never really into it. I don't know, and now it's like something I would really like to learn more and be very like more efficient at. Okay, so let's go with Blue Sky and Eat a Peach album 72. Here we go.
Keep on flowing, they don't worry about where it's going.
So good. That's what I love about them. They're so like rich when it comes to, you know, harmony and, you know, very melodic solos, and just like the way it's applied to the music, it's so nice to listen to. It's very, you know, you can hear that they studied, they know their theory, you know. It's not just improvised. It's because they know what they're doing, you know. They really know how to make these solos sound very I don't know, like rich, you know, and then to the ear, you know. It's just like, yeah, like melodically, you know, in very, very good, you know. Yesterday, for example, a friend of mine, he's just learning guitar, and he has like all these questions, and why are there modes, and why is there a minor scale, and why is there a major scale, and you know, and all these things, and yesterday I was like, okay, play this lick and I'll harmonize with you. And then I explained like how you harmonize, you know. You go down like 3 frets, and then but you add on an extra half note, you know, and stuff like that, and why that works, and arpeggios, and why arpeggios. And I'm like, well, I don't really know why, but it's just the way that they're played is that they're muted. Every single note is played separately, you know. It's not like strumming or arpeggiating when you let it ring. You know, you play the note and you literally mute it with your left hand. And he's like, but how? It's just, I don't know. It's something that you just organically do, you know, with your left hand, because you can't mute them with your right hand because you're picking them. And he was just like, oh my God, you know. It's really like, it's so much to take in, but it's once you understand, you know, harmony and theory and also technique and stuff, it just becomes second nature to you, and you don't even think about it. And I was like, you know, sometimes it's hard for me because it's been so long since I was in school, you know, and there's also, of course, stuff that you just forget, you know, you don't practice, and all kinds of stuff, and the whys, and, you know, things like that. Especially the why, and, you know, not the how. The how you'll always know how to do it, but why exactly, and how everything is structured, you know, that sometimes, yeah, you can forget a few things, you know. Because he's basically asking me what each note, why it's there, and I was like, well, you know, let me think about that for a second, you know, because I'm not a teacher or anything, you know. But yeah, really, really cool. It's just so interesting and so nice to get deeper into the understanding of music. And when you hear bands like these, it's like, oh man, you can just hear that they know exactly what they're doing to make it as effective as possible for the ear, you know. Okay, the Grateful Dead. This is a band that I've never really gotten into. Not even after the channel, after we did like 2-3 reactions. It's just one of those bands that I haven't really discovered yet, you know. I know they're super, super popular and loved, but so I'm not saying that I don't like them. It's just there's so much music out there that I haven't, or we haven't, Alexa and I, we haven't been able to really grasp, you know, the what the Grateful Dead is. Like, there's people that are Deadheads, you know, of course, you know, and that's, you know, it could be their favorite band, you know. So let's give it up for Eyes of the World. All right.
Right outside this lazy summer home, you ain't got time to call your soul critic home. Right outside the lazy gate of winter summer home, wondering where the song that the morning brings. The heart has
Very
its
cool.
seasons, its evenings, and songs of its own. There comes a redeemer,
Wow.
he slowly too fades away.
It's like almost the same what I was talking about with the Allman brothers. The way he was improvising the solo is very, very. It was almost jazz-like, you know. The language, you know, it's very calculated, you know. Even though he's improvising, he knows exactly where he is. He's not gonna like play any like random notes that I mean, yes, he can play random notes, of course, because he's improvising, but it's always gonna be in, you know, in tune and stuff, you know. Really, really cool. Awesome, man. I just love the sound of this band. Like, I guess, you know, so far I've heard a few songs, you know. I can't really say much, but I don't know. I might say, I might dare to say this is my favorite one. Also because Greybeard knows that I like guitar, and of course he heard the solo and he must have been, yeah, Nick's gonna dig that solo. So yeah, it's, you know.
He slowly too fades away. There follows a wagon behind him that's loaded with clay. And the seeds that were silent all burst into bloom and decay. The night comes so quiet, it's close on the heels of the day. Wake up to find out that you are the eyes of the world. And the heart has its beaches, its homeland, and parts of its own. Wake now, discover that you are the song that the morning brings. The heart has its seasons, its evenings, and songs of its own. Sometimes we live no particular way but our own. Sometimes we visit your country and live in your home. Sometimes we ride on your horses. Sometimes we walk alone. Sometimes the songs that we hear are just songs of our own. Wake up to find out that you are the eyes of the world. And the heart has its beaches, its homeland, and parts of its own. Wake now, discover that you are the song that the morning brings. The heart has its seasons, its evenings, and songs of its own.
Man. Also the bass solo. It's almost like they're like dipping their toes a little bit into jazz, you know. Let's see. I want to see something. So Jerry Garcia on the vocals and guitar. I don't know if he played that. It's the jazz rock Americana. And see, I'm not an idiot. Yeah, you just hear it out, you know. Like it's just like now this album, you know, that's the genre, jazz rock Americana. Because you just hear it, you know, you just hear it out. So Jerry Garcia, guitar pedal, steel guitar, vocals. And then Bob Weir, I don't know if that's was the guy who was just playing those amazing solos, and the bass solo by Phil Lesh. All like, you know, dipping their toes in the jazz there. It's not really, it's even a little bit more sophisticated than the Allman Brothers, you know, because the Allman Brothers is more, you know, very melodical, and I guess there's not so much, you know, chromaticism in the playing, which is not a necessity, but it's just something like when they apply it, you hear it, you know, it's like, oh wow, he knows his like way around the chord, you know, in a particular way. And that sounds a little bit more jazzier than you know, than just rock. Man, this was good. This was a good track. I'm gonna keep this on my personal playlist. So Katmandu's next by Bob Seger, and I did an entire marathon for Greybeard of Bob Seger. If you want to watch it, it's on the channel. It could use some love, you know, it could use some love, because like I say, sometimes these marathons, since they're so long, people, you know, sometimes they don't want to like take an hour and watch them. So, but I highly recommend them, because the music on all these marathons is just fantastic. So I have a list so I can keep, you know, track of all the songs I've done, but yeah, for YouTube, obviously, you know, they don't recommend my marathons, you know, unfortunately. Okay, so let's check out Katmandu by Beautiful Loser, Bob Seger.
I think I'm going to Katmandu. That's really, really where I'm going to.
All right.
If I ever get out of here, that's where I'm gonna do. Katmandu. I think it's really where I'm going to. If I ever get out of here, I'm going to Katmandu. I got no kick against the West Coast. Warner Brothers are such good hosts. I raise my whiskey glass and give them a toast. I'm sure they know it's true. I got no rap against the southern states. Every time I've been there, it's been great. But now I'm leaving and I can't be late. And to myself be true. I'm going to Katmandu. Up to the mountains where I'm going to. Hey, if I ever get out of here, that's what I'm gonna do. Oh, Katmandu. Really, really where I'm going to. If I ever get out of here, I'm going to Katmandu. I got no quarrel with the Midwest. The folks out there have given me their best. I've lived there all my life, I've been their guest. I sure have loved it too. I'm tired of looking at the TV news. I'm tired of driving hard and paying dues. I figure, baby, I got nothing to lose. I'm tired of being blue. Oh, it's why I'm going to Katmandu. Up to the mountains where I'm going to. If I ever get out of here, that's what I'm gonna do. Oh, Katmandu. Take me, baby, 'cause I'm going with you. If I ever
Okay, so this, wow, this reminds me so much. So I remember I saw the movie Predator way too early, you know, in my life when I was I was way too young to be watching that because it's very violent and, you know, it's very visceral and very bloody. And but there's one thing that I remembered forever. That was the song in the helicopter before they land. And it's so funny because this movie was shot where Alexa and I used to live. So we would visit the set, like, I don't know, we went there like 50 times because it was a restaurant, and also you could swim there, and there was a waterfall and all kinds of stuff, you know. And but the helicopter scene, there's a song playing in that scene, and it's Little Richard, you know. It's and I looked it up. I had to look up the song because I didn't know the name, but it's called Long Tal Sally, and it reminds me of this a little bit. The style of the music, Little Richard, I think the you know, that singing, and also the piano. Yeah, if you agree with that, you know, let me know. But yeah, that song is just amazing, and the scene is just the whole movie is a masterpiece, I think. You know, the first Predator movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger, and it's just amazing. If you haven't seen that movie, please watch it. And you can basically skip all the rest, you know. All the second one is also very good. But then it's just like, don't even bother, you know. Everything else from the Predator, and then Alien versus Predator. Oh my God, what a bad idea. Don't even go there. Just watch the first Predator movie, maybe the second one. Yeah. Okay, let's continue.
I guess I'll miss it every single day, but no one loves me here anyway. I know my plane is due, the one that's going to Katmandu, up to the mountains where I'm going to. If I ever get out of here, that's what I'm gonna do. Katmandu, really going to. If I ever get out
I love it. Very cool, very full of action and you know, surprises, the sax and the harmonica, and it's just a good tune, you know, very moving. And I'm looking at pictures here of Katmandu, and oh my god, it's far away, you know. I mean, of course, 1 day and 7 hours by plane, you know. That's really and like I guess it says flights, you know. I'm looking at flights because it's very beautiful. I'm just curious. $1,500, but that's like, I'm sure, like all the way in the back, you know, like a sardine. So yeah, beautiful place though. All right, let's we're gonna finish it up here with Bad Company, Burning Sky. And yeah, if you also want to see a really cool reaction to Bad Company, check out Shooting Star. I did that. We did it together, Alexia and I, and it's a really cool video. We really have some nice stories to tell on that one. So here we go. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, so that is a live version. We don't want to listen to the live version today. Yeah, I got the wrong album. So Burnin Sky. I'm happy that I noticed. There it is. Okay. And let's put it here. And here we go.
I'm learning the
Very good. Very, very good. All right. It's I didn't want it to bleed over into the into Joni Mitchell, which is next. This was a bit heavier, from Bad Company. Really, really cool. I love that the riff that they were playing, was just very catchy and very cool and very, very good for improvisation. Sometimes, when there's some kind of vamp going on within the song, it's a great thing, for everyone, because it's just a couple of chords, and when it's as cool as this, it doesn't really come off as repetitive at all. It's like you get into it and it's like dum dum dum, and then the bass, and the drums, and that solo was so good. It was really a great jam track, totally different from the stuff that I reacted to. I guess this is more deep cut, Bad Company, but I welcome it with open arms. This was such a great marathon. Thank you. I mean, Eric, as always, you have impeccable taste and in many things, we talk about everything. Greybeard and I, we actually were thinking of doing a little podcast together. It is difficult because we do live in different states and stuff, so it would be all remote, but we were even thinking, hey, maybe some people join in, that would be a cool thing, to have some kind of podcast where people can just drop in and talk about music, and we talk about films a lot, shows and all kinds of media, but I guess music is, that's what we enjoy the most. We're both musicians, so we talk about that a lot, but it's also all sorts of stuff. So yeah, we just have to figure it out. It would be a remote thing, so we have to kind of like hook up Greybeard and get him all, like this, to have a setup like this, a little microphone, a camera, and just the way to do it. And then I'm sure we could pull it off. And then, but what we would love to do is have other people join in and, hey, just talk music and have a little fun together, So let us know if you would like to see that, because, if people, really want this, then we would obviously pressure ourselves a little bit more and get it going. But for now, that it's an idea that's out there. But yeah, I mean, Quicksilver, messenger service, beautiful. Allman Brothers. I mean, do I even have to say anything? It's just amazing. Grateful Dead surprised me the most, because that's the band that I didn't know Quicksilver Messenger Service, but Grateful Dead is the one that caught me off guard the most. Beautiful, beautiful song. Bob Seger, amazing. And this last one, what a great jam. All of them, there's pretty much nothing I can say. It's a very, very enjoyable when a marathon is this good, and you just want to sit there and not talk. You don't want to, I really don't want to interrupt, but I do have to, because I do have to create, I can't just upload 5 songs to YouTube. Like, I would get copyright, strike. I have to at least give some kind of, what I'm talking about, that's why I'm here. But yeah, it's just a pleasure when the music is this good, and most of you guys, if not all, people that request stuff, they send me pure gold, so I'm very, very lucky. I've never really gotten a request I'm like, oh my god, no. So thank you so much again for being so considerate and having such great taste, all of you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you, Greybeard. I'm sure a lot of people are gonna have fun with this one. Such great music. And let us know please in the comment section. We do love to read comments. Be kind in the comment section to each other, be respectful as good as you can, like, it's really exhausting to read just negativity just because you can. Like, I don't want to put any filter in there into the comment section. I do want people to to have that freedom to say whatever they want, but hey, pretty much don't be an asshole, you know, like because it's very easy to just write negativity in there. And it's really not, you know, it's exhausting because, you know, we're just trying to do something good for people, to have fun, to have great memories, and, you know, and just like to be a smart ass, and just because you know everything about music, then do some good with it, you know. Again, thank you so much, everyone, for being here, for, you know, I hope you enjoyed, and thank you, Greybeard, so much, brother. Thank you. I really appreciate it. I see you all in the next one.